What if I told you that there is a way to immediately drop your Facebook ad costs with one single trick? In this video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know about Facebook ads lookalike audiences and how you can use them to take your Facebook ads campaigns to the next level. Hey my friends, my name is Michael Hoffmann, and with my agency, we look every day to improve our clients' Facebook ads and make them better and improve the performance of our campaigns. And one of the biggest game changers for us was introducing Facebook ads lookalike audiences to scale our Facebook ads campaigns. Now, lookalike audiences are not really a new thing. In fact, they're not even exclusive to Facebook or Instagram. You can find them on Google Ads, on YouTube, on LinkedIn, everywhere. But I see it every single time with every single campaign, that our lookalike audiences always outperform interest-based audiences and demographics-based audiences in our Facebook ads campaigns. And sometimes it goes that far that we can actually cut our costs that we saw before in half only with one lookalike audience. Sounds pretty exciting, right? You get double the results for the same price, or you only spend half the money and get the same results. It's amazing. So let me show you how they work, how you can set them up, and how you can use them in your campaigns to get the same results. Let's dive in. But before we get started, for the best online marketing strategies and frameworks for your health and wellness business, make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post a new video every Thursday. And if you never want to miss out on a new video again, also make sure to hit that little notification bell down below. Let's get started. What are Facebook ads lookalike audiences? They are probably one of the most overlooked aspects when it comes to advertising on Facebook. What we usually do is we say, my dream client is 25 to 45 years old, male, and is interested in this and that. And don't get me wrong, I'll get to it later. Those are very important things to do, and you should definitely do it before you run a single ad on Facebook. But what if I tell you that Facebook can actually find this exact client, this perfect customer that you have all by itself, and you don't have to do a single thing? It sounds amazing, right? According to Facebook, a lookalike audience is a way to reach new people who are likely to be interested in your business because they're similar to your best existing customers. Basically what this means is you take a list of your existing customers or leads or webinar attendees, and based on this list, Facebook will provide you with a new audience with brand new potential clients that never were in touch with your business before, that match the exact characteristics of your existing list. Sounds complicated, I know, but let me show you how you can create a Facebook ads lookalike audience, and I promise everything will make sense. So let's jump right into the Facebook Business Manager, and I'll show you how you can create one. All right, so to create a Facebook ads lookalike audience, we have to start in our Facebook Business Manager. Here we click on that little hamburger menu up here where it says Business Manager, and then we go to audiences. That is where Facebook hosts all of our custom audiences, our lookalike audiences, and our saved interest-based audiences. How this process works with creating lookalike audiences is that you have to have a custom audience first. A custom audience can be a lot of things. So to show you what options you have, we click on Create Audience up here and click on Custom Audience. And there you see you have the option to create a custom audience based on your website clicks, on a customer list, app activity, video views, lead forms, events, Facebook engagement, Instagram engagement. You have so many options to create custom audiences in here. That's why I only want to focus on, in my opinion, the most important custom audiences. Website, so traffic to one of your pages, and customer lists. For website-based or for traffic-based custom audiences, we need to select the right pixel. So this is an old pixel of mine. I'll choose the pixel of my agency's website. So now I have the option to track all website visitors that visited my website in the last 30 days. But you also have so many more options. You can actually target only people who visited specific pages. So if I only want to target people who visited my blog page or read a blog post of mine, I can target these people. So you have a lot of options. You can select them by the times they spent on your page. You can create custom audiences based on the action they took. So if they became a lead or they viewed content. Important to note here is that you can only go back 180 days to collect the data. If I type in, let's say 200 days, it tells me value must be less than 180 days. So you can't track back longer than 180 days. Create that audience, and here we are. One important thing to note is that Facebook takes a little time to actually populate these audiences, so I would probably give it around like an hour or two. The last audience I want to show you how to create is based on a customer list. So we click on here, and this is basically you uploading your existing email list, your existing list of leads to Facebook, and Facebook tries to match these people with existing Facebook accounts. One thing to mention here is that you have to upload these lists in a certain format. Facebook has certain formatting guidelines, and that's why I always recommend downloading this list template here, which actually starts a download for an Excel spreadsheet with the exact headers that you would have to use. So I would just download that and copy paste your data points into the spreadsheet and upload this spreadsheet. All right, so now that we know how to create a custom audience, we can now create a lookalike audience based on this custom audience. One thing before we start creating the lookalike audience is you should have at least 100 people in your custom audience in order to create a reliable lookalike audience, because otherwise Facebook doesn't have enough data. I have a email list of like naturopaths here, which we could use for now. There are around 9,000 to 10,000 people on that list, so that should be a good baseline for us to create a lookalike audience. We just click on this audience here. We can go on action and create lookalike. One thing to note here with the lookalike audiences is that you can only search them by countries. So I can only create a lookalike audience of people in the United States. I cannot go more granular with states, for example. And the last step here is select the audience size. That simply means that you target the top 1% that are most similar to the people in your custom audience. The higher the number, 2%, 3%, 4%, the less similar the people on the list will be. Then we create the audience, and again, it will take Facebook a little while to populate these audiences. All right, before we get to actually using our lookalike audience in our Facebook ads campaigns, let me know in the comments below what your biggest struggles are when it comes to running Facebook ads. I would like to know what your pain points are so I can help you in my future videos and address these challenges. So how can we use those lookalike audiences in our Facebook ads campaigns? Maybe you already said, but Michael, I don't really have an email list or a client list, and even my social media following is pretty small. So needless to say, lookalike audiences are probably not the best thing to do or most effective thing to do for you right now. Because what I always say is I want good data. I want clean data for my lookalike audiences. This simply means I want to create lookalike audiences based on a significant action that people took, not just on a website click or a click on a blog post or a like on Facebook. Those are not the most effective ways to use lookalike audiences because the commitment of these people was pretty small, and Facebook will create an even bigger audience simply with people who are most likely to actually just click like and not even sign up for email list or buy your product. So if you are just starting out, I would recommend you doing your research, finding your ideal customer avatar, and actually run ads with interest-based audiences. And once you generated around 100 leads, you can then upload this list to Facebook and create a custom audience with these leads and create a lookalike audience and use them to scale your campaigns. Quick pro tip, make sure your Facebook pixel is installed on your pages where you collect customer information and collect purchases, because you don't want to spend a lot of time re-uploading and updating your email list and your custom audience all the time manually. So with the Facebook pixel installed, you can actually create a custom audience based on the Facebook pixel, which will then dynamically update and you will never have to do a thing again. To wrap up this video, I want to let you in on my top 3 best lookalike audiences that we always use when we want to scale campaigns and that always deliver outstanding results. So number 3 are lookalike audiences based on video views. Creating lookalike audiences based on people who watched your videos can be a great way to attract brand new clients who'd be interested in your brand. I wouldn't necessarily recommend this lookalike audience to generate leads and sales, But if you simply want to increase your brand awareness and get more eyeballs on your business, make sure to give lookalike audiences based on video user try. My favorite lookalike audience number 2 is based on customer lists. And at first sight, you might ask yourself, why is this not number 1? You spent the whole video talking about this. I have to agree with you, but be careful. Using customer lists for your lookalike audiences come with certain downsides. One of them, I already mentioned it before, is that you have to constantly re-upload your list to keep the data fresh. And additionally, Facebook might not be able to match the people on your list to the people on the platform. So why bother at all? Well, there's a lot going on in the world of data protection and data privacy. And it looks like right now that more and more people will have the option to opt out of tracking pixels, which will bring me to my number 1 audience. And this might not be as powerful anymore in the future. So definitely give lookalike audiences based on customer lists a try. And right now, my most favorite lookalike audience is based on Facebook pixel data. If you have your Facebook pixels set up and its standard events are properly set up, like leads, purchases, whatever you want to track, this is my go-to audience. No matter if you want to collect leads, find buyers, or any other conversion types, Facebook will create a powerful audience based on the data that you collect on your site. We use lookalike audiences for my agency and our clients all the time, all day, every day. And if you want to follow along how I build a lead generation campaign for one of our clients and let you in on one of my secret hacks that we use to cut their ad costs in half, little spoiler alert, it has something to do with lookalike audiences, then click the link in the description below. There you can download my step-by-step checklist on how to create a super simple lead generation campaign with Facebook ads without all the fluff. No funnel, no autoresponder, just the Facebook ads and a massive amount of new leads coming your way. And that's not all. With the checklist, you will also get a step-by-step video tutorial where I actually share my screen with you. You can look over my shoulder and see how I built this campaign from scratch. So you can just follow along, build it with your own copy, with your own creatives, and it's ready to go. Again, you'll find the link to the free checklist in the description of this video. If you liked that video, I would really appreciate if you could smash that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And if you found this video helpful and think someone else could benefit from it as well, please don't hesitate to share it with your friends, coworkers, colleagues, whoever might benefit from it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.